If you can equate this hat with this hood, congratulations, you're the one with the problem. Family, welcome to Jay Explains. I'm your host, Jay, the official elected official. And to put it very bluntly, America media, it's time to grow up. I'm sure I don't have to tell you about the Covington Catholic school incident, but for a quick TLDR, a single picture surfaced online of a Caucasian kid smirking in an old Indian or Native American man's face. The mainstream media and many other supposedly reliable faces, including Philip DeFranco, took to their respective platforms to condemn these kids, their upbringing, and their hate. Turns out,
the hell is you see of crackers with Make America Great hat on?
A bunch of future school shooters. You gotta claim your past, claim your true history, claim the Greeks, claim the Romans. The Greeks was a bunch of homosexuals.
Yeah, that kid and his classmates were the only ones acting like adults in the entire area. If you've ever been in any urban city on a weekend, looking at you, Newark and Chicago, you're familiar with the Black Israelites' rhetoric and eagerness to antagonize. So really, hats off to these young gentlemen for meeting aggression with brevity. But if they weren't racist before, could you really blame them if they are now? The media and all these virtue-signaling dingbats took to their closest microphone to declare how better they are than these kids and condemn such bigotry and hate, all based around a hat. A hat that has been a piece of attire since 2015 at the earliest. Yet, they've projected a history onto the MAGA hat that few of us have lived through and even fewer have claimed to via blood rights. What the Klansman hood represents is a time long since past. Racism isn't burning crosses anymore, it's contaminating water. It isn't Hillbilly Bob and his bunch raiding homes anymore, it's perpetuating the drug war and giving the darkies, both black and brown, positions, awards, and bonuses to facilitate their own demise. Which is brilliant from an evil genius standpoint. The media was, and remains, very quick to absolve the Black Israelites of any and all accountability in that encounter. Yeah, the old Indian guy lied, but these brothers was so aggressive and antagonistic that their childish behavior shouldn't be understated. They stood there and called those children all kind of crackers, told their one black friend how they were going to harm them, and the craziest part is that these kids just got here. Yeah, you know, on Earth, they don't know and very likely don't care about that thing that happened hundreds of years ago you're complaining about now. Brett just got done fingering Emily. He don't give a shit, bruh. Know your audience. I structured Irvington Unbound around my local director/council meeting, which happens bi-weekly, and I did it to avoid what the media has been doing brazenly for the last 3 years, and a bit more discreet earlier on about controlling the narrative. But since a media mogul became president, the media in its entirety has completely lost its mind, and it's been overrun with emotion and blatantly tugging at heartstrings. The problem is that tugging at anything creates friction, which can build callus, and it seems we're hitting a point where those heartstrings are going to snap altogether. I mean, as of this afternoon, there have been misleading stories circulating around the encounter, including false claims of blackface in the school district discriminating against homosexuals. Look, super proud of those kids. I hope they sue Twitter to hell and back for what equates to slander and harassment. We left the platform months ago. The channel took a bit of a hit. We did have thousands of followers, but it was built on a different, more gynocentric groove, and that isn't the path anymore. There were tons of uninformed opinions standing on mountains of self-righteousness, and arguing with people who can't change a situation or circumstance is ultimately pointless. And it's also proving the dangers of the mob mentality and the overinflation of any individual's self-worth. So, let's wrap this up. Media, you suck. Do better. Black Israelites, exactly what do you look to accomplish by screaming at people and insulting them? Hey, Native American dude, I'm a Native American too. Let's spark a peace pipe and talk about being honorable and not lying. And to you, my family, constituents, and audience, a hat made in 2015 cannot carry the same weight as a 1955 Klansman hood. I don't care what the media told you, and to equate the two boils the blood in my veins and makes you look ridiculous. Cut it out. Thanks so much for putting up with me. Please, all the internet stuff. Like, sub, share, speak. If you really want to equate these two pieces of apparel and you think you got a solid argument, I beg you to come into my comments section with it. I thirst for intellectual battle. Just remember that for all the talk about race and racism, the only person that doesn't mention it at all is the one everyone is claiming is the ultimate racist. Weird, right? Until the next video. Love.
It's suicide! You've seen him, you know how strong he is.